There's three things I actually enjoy about not eating fast food. Here are they. Well, here they go. One, decision making. Decision making all the time, trying to figure out which fast food do I want to eat, who do I feel like eating now. I have the same situation at home, but most importantly, I always try to stay prepped up, so therefore I don't fall into that trap of, well, it's so much simpler to just go pick up something to eat. Two, it saves me money. Yes, they say you go out, you eat, all that. I haven't did the studies on it, but I know it's when I purchase something from the grocery store, the whole feeling of picking it up, knowing that I'm about to try to execute something different and make it from scratch, is like it sets off this rewarding feeling. And two, when you make it, is enough to feed the whole family and then some, and we have leftovers. And three, it makes you feel like you're eating healthier. It makes your mindset shift to the point that you're like, you know what? It would be a lot more work to go and do it this way and just pick it up. I mean, to cook it and prepare. But at the same time now, you get over that hump of making the excuses and being like, oh, I don't feel like, and I don't feel like. You just know, hey, it's either you eat or you starve. So you go and you do it. I didn't know I was going to come into no path of eating healthier and cutting out fast food. I thought I was doing it for my wife, but I ended up doing it for the whole family. And now our kids don't even, I mean, two of them are super picky eaters anyway, so they don't eat half of the junk that we consume on a day-to-day basis. But the oldest one, she doesn't miss it. She at least she don't tell us. And I know at first I was like, well, I used to eat bad. I used to do this and do that. So that's kind of wrong to deprive my kids of it. But then I have to tell myself, which one, do I really care for my kids? Do I really love them like I say I do? And if I love them, I wouldn't be bringing home junk and filling their body with bad stuff. Really and truly, it's just a whole bunch of toxic chemicals and everything stripped away from the food that we call food anyways. So all that guilt gets knocked out the window because now I'm not feeling guilty of not letting them have fun or live a little. I was always that person that kind of looked from the outside and be like, why do people do this? Why do they do that? And now as I'm become a parent, as I become a responsible adult, at least I like to believe that, I understand that if I say I love my kids, when I heard people say they love their kids, and then they feed them like all these dyes and all these different products in their food, and even like the part where they switch it up and they feed them the healthier version of it. I feel like if sugars is not good for me, I'm not gonna eat an alternative sugar. You know, I might as well just learn to live without it. Like when I found out like my parents and them was getting high blood pressure and all that stuff, I was like, oh, I like salt on my fries. I just dialed back, and now it's become normal that I don't if the food's too salty, I'm like, that's too salty. But at one point, it wasn't a problem. But I seen what was happening, and I said, you know what? Some got to shift. So I was like, I either do it now by choice or do it later by force. And I don't want nobody force me to do nothing. But God is truly good. And sometimes you'll get prompted into doing some things in your life that you don't even understand why. And then all of a sudden, you start to see the why later on. And after the results, for me sometimes. So just stick with it. If you get a prompting from God to do something, or that inner knowing to do something, go for it. You never know on the other side of that journey what it could lead to. Hopefully, better things. But yeah, God bless. Love y'all. Till the next thought.